Hi all, tonight I'm going to create a new preset using this photo as a base, and it was taken with Nikon D800 85mm f1.4 at f2. I didn't shot wide open because being a close-up I would have a depth of field that were going to be too narrow, and I couldn't have in focus much on her face. I could have closed even maybe f2.8, but f2 I think works just fine for this photo. It was taken in Milan. This book is created by some lights on a wall, some vertical lights, and the light was coming from behind, but it was very soft because it was starting to rain. So the sunlight was very weak, as you can see. I'm going to keep the colors in this photo because I think they're going to be nice. Maybe in Photoshop I will remove this red and maybe even this blue, but I will think about it later. For now I'll just start creating the preset. First I'm going to increase the exposure because I shot underexposed by alpha stop maybe, even one stop, but too bright it's not interesting, especially in the background. So I'm going to keep this, then I create a gradient just on the model to give more light here. Increasing the highlights. I'm not going to include here because that's just exposed enough. What needs lighting is her face and neck. So the gradient should act mainly here. Okay, must be careful not to increase it too much, otherwise it would look unnatural. I'm also going to lower the temperature to match the rest of the skin. More magenta. Okay, and more clarity. Now I'm going to remove sharpness and I'm going to check the lens distortion, which I can turn on, but I'm going to add some vignetting manually. Now contrast. Looks good. I'm going to brighten the eyes later with dodge and burn. For now, I think can be enough. Just one thing, a gradient here. This way I want to enhance the colors, increasing vibrance, saturation, and lowering exposure. Okay, I duplicate this gradient and I move it on the other side because I want it here too. Okay, now another one here. I'm going to dodge later, but just some more brightness can't hurt. Vibrance and saturation. Okay. Now I'd like to play with the yellow to see if I can improve these lights. I think with the tones more towards the orange may be cool instead of that yellow. Okay, the blue. Well, maybe I can already remove it instead of doing it later. Even though, no, it's better later because I'll have more control with my actions. Okay, what else? I think it can be ready for now. More clarity overall. Yes. New preset. Color 1017. And with Lightroom I'm done. Export.